Hello students, welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's session, I am going to teach you about microbial growth kinetics, which is a part of bioprocess engineering of Get B paper. So let's start. So microbial cells use nutrients for growth, energy, production and product formation. So microbial cells require proper nutrient medium, proper source of carbon, nitrogen and energy source to carry out their metabolism, energy production, also for the product formation and for in general growth and cell division. So here some terms I would like to tell you about. So here X0 is the initial CFU per ml. Colony forming unit. CFU is nothing but colony forming unit and X0 is the initial. S is the amount of substrate present within the medium. It is in mg per liter. Oxygen mg per liter. Again amount of oxygen, concentration of oxygen present in the medium. There is also water present and there is a stirrer for continuous mixing of this medium. Here you can see that ds by dt is always in negative. Why? Because with time the amount of substrate is decreasing because microbial cells are eating up the substrate and using this substrate for energy production and other activities. Dx by dt is positive. Here x is number of cells, colony forming units. Okay, so colony forming units is increasing with time. So here it is always positive. Now coming to the growth curve. I am not going into too much details of the growth curve because that part will be covered in the microbiology and this course is specifically for bioprocess engineering. So this is the conceptual microbial cell concentration versus time for the batch system. Okay, so consider a batch batch reactor in which you are measuring log of viable cell concentration with time. So it is increase. So initially there is very less increase or negligible increase in the number of viable cells. Then there is accelerated increase, exponential increase. So initial phase is called as lag phase, and then where there is exponential increase, that is called as growth phase or log phase or exponential phase. Then there is a stationary phase. What is stationary phase? Here the uh, number of cell increase in the number of cells become constant. So here there is no increase in the number of cells and the amount of number of viable cell remain constant. Okay, after that there is decline phase where the number of viable cell decreases. So there is actually cell death is occurring. Generally we operate the bioreactor in the growth phase. Now coming to the microbial growth kinetics. So I would like to define two important terms. One is yield coefficient. What is yield coefficient? It is denoted by y. It is equal to dx by ds, which is nothing but mass of new cells divided by mass of substrate consumed. Okay, so consider that this is the mass, not the number. Here we are considering the mass. So this term yield is dimensionless. So this equation is question number 1. Another term is specific growth rate. It is denoted by mu. Mu is equals to dx by x naught dt. Here again dx is mass of cells produced, new cells produced, divided by x naught is original mass of cells multiplied by time. So here it is nothing but y divided by time, right? So here the dimension is 1 by time. Unit is 1 by minute or hour or second, whatever it is. So this is equation number 2. So this term is called as specific growth rate. Now the yield coefficient is commonly referred to as substrate to biomass yield. It is used to convert between cell growth rate and the substrate utilization rate. So cell growth rate is dx by dt and substrate utilization rate is ds by dt. The yield coefficient and specific growth rate used to develop three types of microbial growth kinetics relationship: monod, first order and zeno order kinetics. So that we are going to study in the upcoming slides. First is monod kinetics. So this graph is an example of scattered plot of monod kinetics where specific growth rate is plotted respect to initial substrate concentration in a batch concentration. So on the y-axis there is mu, specific growth rate, and on the x-axis there is S, which is initial substrate concentration. So it is increasing with the specific growth rate is increasing with the initial increase in the initial substrate concentration. The most widely used expression for describing specific growth rate as a function of substrate concentration is attributed to monod. So it was given by monod, and this expression is mu is equals to mu max S by S plus Kx. So this equation is similar to the Michaelis-Menten equation. If you remember, in the enzyme kinetics, Michaelis-Menten equation is also same as this equation. So this is called as monod equation. Okay, so here mu is equal to mu max multiplied with substrate concentration divided by S plus Ks. What is mu max? Now you will ask. Mu max is nothing but the maximum specific growth rate observed. Okay, and Ks is the substrate concentration corresponding to half of mu max. Okay, so here in this curve you see this is graph between mu and S, and this kind of curve is obtained. Here maximum growth rate is denoted by mu max on the top, and the substrate concentration at which the growth rate is half of the mu max is Ks. Okay, so this is how we got this equation. Now by combining equation 2 and 3 we can write the following expressions. So these are the expressions which we can derive from the previous equations. Okay, so for the time rate of change of biomass, here dx by dt is equals to mu x naught. Mu is the specific growth rate, x naught is the initial cell mass. Okay, so now replacing mu with the mu max S by S plus Ks multiplied with x naught. So this is the rate of change of biomass with time. Similarly, we can also write an expression for substrate utilization rate. So ds by dt, which is equal to mu x by y. Okay, so here replacing mu with mu max S by S plus Kx and multiplied by x naught by y. Now coming to the first order kinetics of microbial growth. Okay, so monod equation 5 describes the monod kinetic relationship which we have already discussed earlier for substrate utilization. From previous figure it can be seen that if S is less than Ks, then equation 5 can be approximated like this. See here. Sorry. Here if you can replace, if you can put S is less than Ks, then what we can ignore? We can ignore the term S in the denominator. Okay, and the equation will become like this. So this is the first order kinetics. So this describes the condition where substrate utilization is proportional to the substrate concentration. So ds by dt is directly proportional to the substrate concentration, which is S. And this entire thing can be in the bracket can be written as Kb, which is a constant. So this is first order kinetics. Zero order kinetics. Likewise, if substrate concentration is much larger, much greater than Ks, then equation 5 can become like this. ds by dt is equals to x naught mu max by y. Okay, here this is nothing but a constant. All the terms are constant. So it means that it does not depend on the concentration of substrate. So this equation 7 describes the condition where substrate utilization rate is constant. That is why it is zero order with respect to S. So that's all for microbial kinetics, and I hope it was useful to you all. And please like, share, subscribe to my channel, and take care. Bye.